On their 2021 Met Gala Ensemble.
So Rockies wearing green for the Met Gala. Isn't that special? They're all special. Everybody at the Met Gala is special. YouTube special. Listen, you cut me off on my live, and as it really got to the good part, I mean, all of it may be the good part, but this will be really short for today. The message for today, in case you missed my live reading, my live oracle reading, 3 cards. I pulled 3 cards from the Four Agreements deck. The Four Agreements deck. You can have 1,000 surahs and 1,000 commandments, but if you can't follow the 4 agreements, what does it matter? Because it's just that. Be impeccable with your word. That's the number 1. Do you know what impeccable is? Look that up. Google it. Be impeccable. Be truthful. Be truthful about your ish. Be truthful about your shit. Be truthful. You brag, you boast, but then you look a joke when you really don't do that in real life. And you think, well, nobody will know. God always knows. But you don't believe in God. Okay, but you believe in frauds. And you think fraud is going to get you through the rest of your life. But Saturn return is at bay. And Saturn return is kicking everybody's ass, okay? Saturn return doesn't give a damn about none of these fake folks at the Met Gala. But y'all do so much to get up around people who really don't care about you. Like I said, Riri, let's see where you are a year or 2 or 3 when, you know, Rocky keeps dropping these babies on you and then he leaves you. I might be wrong, but we'll see. How many times am I wrong? I know it's that thing. But anyway, this reading is about me and the wonderful tribe that I talk to, my military brats and my military family too, or anybody who hears my message. This is for you. So what YouTube cut me off, the good part is we had 3 cards that came out again. The 4 Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz. Get that book. That's a great book to read. Don Miguel Ruiz. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personal. Don't make assumptions. And always do your best. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personal. Don't make assumptions. Don't make an ass out of you and me. And always do your best. And right off the bat, the first 2 cards that came out was always do your best. But it also said take action. Take action. Take action, because you got to take action. You just can't sit and sit. I'm doing my best by sleeping. You can do your best by sleeping and eating all that too, but in like plants, like flowers, they grow up. Now the point is to you, do you grow up or do you just lay down and dry up like weeds? And then you smoke yourself too. You still haven't looked at Momo by John Huston? Well, that's up to you, but always do your best. Take action without expecting reward. Take action without respect. Take action without. I was going to try to get in a short, but I'm going to let it go. So it's going to be about 5 minutes, chef. That's okay. I'm not going to rush this, okay? Do your best and take action because you love it, not because you expect a reward. When you take action without expecting a reward, you enjoy every action. Like, I love my nature walks. I could be in nature all day. If I could get paid to do what I love, and even just helping people for free, but you pay people who literally steal from me, and you wonder why your blessings haven't come through, because you are reaping into a lie. But hey, go ahead and do you. That's the beautiful thing about a Saturn return. You too will learn whether you want to or not. But anyway, I'm just saying, you got to take action. You got to take action to grow. You can't just sit and be a Toys R Us kid all your life. I just want to play and smoke and eat and fucking shit. And then that's what you do. You eat and fucking shit, and then you flush yourself away. Pause. Do your best and take action because you love it. Do you really love what you do? If you really love what you do, you wouldn't look so sad. Oh, well, because that's what models do. You look, there's a difference between having a model look and the fact that you just look sad. You just look bad. You look miserable, because we do know it's really starting to come out what's happening to all of you. And these people thought that they would do that to me too. Wrong answer. Now this is me looking at you. It's like God looking at you. Only God can judge me. You're absolutely correct. Tell me, what do you see? I don't have to be Kim Kardashian or any of the Smiths, or from Marcy Projects to do me. I don't do Met Gala shit. I love being in nature. That's my ish. That's my gala, my Garden of Eden. None of these people can't really come out there. And I'm glad. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen a real Rockefeller at the Met Gala? That thing. April 1st was the bomb. and that wonderful smell of that old, rich, that good smelling tobacco. That reminded me of back in the day. You know what? My family, I see why they're not letting me go into, they're not going to let me live that ghetto life. They're like, you can do better. You can do better. You're one of us. What does real royalty do? See, the dog go, whoop, whoop, whoop. The dog hears me too. The dog is co-signing me. Anyway, let me get back to this. Do your best and take action because you love it. Can't you tell that I love what I do? You can see the glow in reality. So I'm not like trying to read a script or do all of that. I really love what I do, and it's coming from the heart. You can tell when something's coming from the heart instead of somebody's twisted, warped mind or their lower parts. As I said, take action not because you expect a reward. When you take action without expecting a reward, you enjoy every action. You can even receive greater rewards than you imagine. Like, I had no idea I would run into a real Rockefeller. I mean, I wanted to. I thought it would be nice, but, you know, I'm just out there doing what I do. And, like, whoops, there it is. I'm still smelling about that. I'm like, that's best present of the year. And the next one, too. Once again, because this was always do your best, because I am always doing my best. So thank you. The royalty in me, honest the royalty in you. Like, whatever it is. Always do your best. I always do, because they do believe in that. The real ones do anyway. Always do your best. Once again, take action on your ideas, and which I do. Hashtag naturally the O. Hashtag the Ranger Show. I mean, I got a tribe. I mean, can you hear? They're the planes are revving up. But I got a tribe in real life. You thought I was Delulu, but I'm not making that up, right? And I mean, they, you know, that's the part that I don't know if I think it cut that part off too, in which that's okay, because if you cut that part off too, I got why you did it. So that was you. That's all I'm gonna say. You're still a cutie. And I gather we're both single today. Anyway, no, because you know me. I mean, I'm flirting. I'm doing that Pisces thing, but I'm being shy too at the same time. Like, no. I'm well from. I'm not even trying to date anybody right now. But you know what? I'm open to the real thing. But I'll, like, you be vetting me, I'll be vetting you too. So, like, it does work together, doesn't it? I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, bruh. Yeah. You're still. I thought you were handsome back then. Like, you still. Well, we know black doesn't crack, but apparently, you know, you didn't crack either. So. I'm just having a moment. Excuse me or not. But yeah, that cut off, so I won't even repeat that. So I got it. But always do your best. Take action on your ideas. Once again, take action. You just can't sit on it, you know, and expect it to happen. Well, God's going to take care of me. That is the weirdest type of faith that will never be. You, like, no. Like, isn't it in all of the books? Take one step and I'll take two. But some of you don't want to take one step, and then you take steps, constantly taking steps backwards. And that's what you're doing. And you're expecting God to lift you up while the devils and the demons are in the entry. Okay, go ahead and do you. But like I said, like, you know, you can have all the money and all the looks and all the Met Gala clothes, and then you still, you know, your bank book can be like going down the drain, and you could be in jail. And next thing you know, it's the news spelling out your name. And I keep telling you, local and state prison's different than federal prison. And federal prison is different than international prison. But it's a lesson. Take action. Especially if you're doing bad things. Take action to do better things. Because Saturn does not give a damn about your drugs, your name, or your dreams. It's Judgment Day every day. This is Holy Week. We're still in Passover week, holy season. Passover was more than a one-day thing. The Yod be happening for at least the next 2 weeks, if you know what I mean. How does Val know that? Okay. Doing your best means to take action. You can have many great ideas in your head, But without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation. Now you can smoke and talk, and be on ChatGPT and have your Discord. It doesn't matter to me, but where are you getting with that? Where do you want to go? And all those people, you can't take them with you. Like, you can't bury them with you. And you can't take, well, you know what? If you know, you know. So I'm going to let that be. If you get it, you get it. Doing your best means to take action. You can have many great ideas in your head, but without action upon an idea, there will be no manifestation, no return, and no reward. Some people think that I'm just going to forgive what they did to me, since they realized that they couldn't make me feel like I'm crazy and delulu, trying to pull that humiliation ritual on me. Like, do I look like motherfucking NBA Youngboy to you? Bitch, you got me fucked. you got me fucked up. I am not one of you. Oh my God. Like I said, Clive, you got a problem with me? Come and see me to my face. But my daddy said, no, don't do that. Okay, so we're going to let that go. But, but you're going to send some of your simps and stans and goons. It wouldn't be sad if those simps and stans and goons caught you in a very special place and took it out on you, what you do to others. Okay, that's what Saturn says. That's what karma's going to be. The devil think they can get away with everything, but the devil didn't know me, or the devil did. And now you're getting ready to see a bigger devil or a bigger demon. Reminding you, there's always a messenger before the rapture comes through. What is the rapture to you? Well, Judgment Day. If you get it, you get it. And so take action. But this last one was for me. And that's why I want to see the birds in happiness, see the beautiful birds in happiness. And it's don't take anything personally. So I've learned not to take this drama, what they all did to me, because seriously, I love the fact that I love me. And I love how I was raised. I love how I was raised by a great mom and dad. So y'all can have as many people as you want to. Oh, your parents didn't want to, and you were, you keep trying to push this on people, and the simple people, the simple people they'll start believing that, yeah, my parents didn't mess me up, and I'm not simple though. I know my life. I was there. I know my parents. I saw what they did. I was there. It was my life. It was my life to live, and I lived it and still living it well. So you wishing, you speaking bad on my mom and my daddy. Forget now. We already seen how you speak bad on my name, but you speaking on my mom and my daddy's name, bad on my mom and my daddy's name too. Oh, y'all going straight to hell. And I'm going to enjoy every bit of it and write many, many poems, many, many songs, many, many books. I got so many books to come. Ooh, child, when I get my studio working when it wants to, and my house is getting done. So I guess I'm kind of obligated to be in this place for a little bit now. So I really got some money to make, but that's okay. None of this was a mistake, because it continues to make me great. See, it's like the Celestine prophecy. Everything happens for a reason. And like I said, the reason and the season is me. I'm right here where my tribe wants me to be. I can see them, they can see me, and we have our collective energy going through. These military brats needed to see somebody like me instead of you. And even the people in this neighborhood need to see that too. Because there's at least one kid that's not going to grow up to be a crack dealer, or a coke dealer, or a drug addict, or prostitute themselves just for a little money. They're going to remember what Miss ValJones said, and they're going to be the best that they can be. And that's great. That's one child I saved that won't be dead to the streets. But you all just don't care. And that's why your child's going to be killed by the streets, or maybe even you. See, I told you should have never played in my lane. Now, I can't do nothing for you. Remember that part when Nefertiti came to Moses and said, you won't take my son? You won't take my son? I saved your son. Well, I can't save yours. Yeah. But back to me. Okay. Don't take anything personally. So what happens to you ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going to live my bliss. Embrace your freedom. Embrace your freedom. Embrace your freedom. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. I'm going to read that again because somebody need to hear that. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. You all thrown witchcraft spells on me and it bounced back on you times not 3 but 300. I put a little extra juju in my return. You don't do return to senders. No, you give me good energy, I give you good energy back. You give me negative energy, I at least triple that. Bitch, I'm always about to glow up and to grow up. You mofos don't do math. Clearly, because you had a jewel in your hand and could not see, and you thought you were everything, and everything and everyone needed to bow to you because you were the big king, queen, G-O-D. And life said, no. I sent my little 69-year-old kid in her real hair, her real nose, her copper rose gold skin, who has the biggest heart and the biggest brain, and perhaps the biggest talent too. What's up, puppy? The puppy's co-signing me. Somebody's puppy is feeling me, or not. They always do. But anyway, embrace your freedom. I embrace mine every day. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personal. What happens to you all? Because I gave you the message well along the way. But hey, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make that jackass drink it. So, gotta go. Mommy and Daddy said, look back, not at that no more. And it's a process. That's why I'm working on me. That's why I don't have time to bring anybody else in my energy, because this is my therapy. But I'm able to share as I always do. And sometimes I share too much, so I'm learning that too. But it's all good. But I wanted to get this out because somebody needed to hear this, because I'm talking to you, whoever you are. Embrace your freedom. You might have to literally shut everybody out. And I do mean everybody. But it's doable because I did it. And I don't miss any of them. I don't miss any of the people. I don't miss the people I thought were my mentors. I don't miss the people I call my sisters, little sisters or big sisters. I don't miss the people that I dealt with in the industry. I don't miss any of that, okay? And I know a lot of people have died. A lot of people have passed away. A lot of people might be in jail. A lot of people doing a lot of stuff today. I really don't care. I mean, I just don't, because I've got, stuff to do. And I'm around, when you get the bullshit out, then the good things come in that are just for you. Look back on some of my old videos, although I'm getting ready to clean it up, but I'm just saying, the people that I had in my past are not the people that could go on this journey now. Can you imagine, meeting real Rockefellers and being around the people who I used to be around? Oh my God, the embarrassment, the shame. It would be like, that's why I'm looking at people that I used to deal with, music and all this and all that, and I'm like, okay, which one of us was more lame, you or me? Because I was hanging around you, but I was hoping for the best. See, and this is why I was telling a friend too, you know what, it's not you. You see the best in people, but really, you see what you want to. You can see what their potential can be, but at the end of the day, if it's not for you, it's not for you. So you set yourself free. Don't let no church, no religion, no person, no nobody tell you that you have to stick somewhere where you feel in your heart just is not you. Your heart and your soul that seems to be dying in a situation that is just not working for you, that's your heart and your soul. That's God talking to you. Your preachers and your teachers and your families may be telling you to stick it out, that's what we used to do, that's what we always do, but your own heart and your soul is saying set yourself free. And I know it's scary to be out by yourself. It's happened to me. Homeless, no money. I mean, homeless about a day or so. I don't do homeless very well, that's not me. And I think that's what some people wanted me to feel, that homelessness stuff, because they're used to putting people out in the streets. And yet these same people now finding themselves out in the streets. And you dare come back to me like I should care whether you live, die, or eat? I don't. I'm in my peace. I embrace my freedom. And I don't take anything, including you personally, because you have nothing to do with me. So to somebody I'm talking to, this also applies to you. Your heart and your soul right now is telling you, embrace your freedom. Love you. I'm not saying love yours right now. I'm saying love you. If you can't love you, you can't love yours. Really love you. Talk to you. Some people be talking to themselves or talking to something, but who exactly do you be talking to? If you're a maniac and you're just talking to yourself, you're a maniac. Now, some people may say I'm crazy, and to you I might be. But trust me, I'll be talking to a lot of things, including me, my higher me. And look at me and look at you. I'm not at Coachella or Met Gala showing off all my entire ass, knowing down the line what that will do. Nothing in the long run. Do you know how many Hollywood stars and starlets and how many musicians and actors and singers and rappers have died on the street, have died of drugs, have died before even ever feeling free? And that's the life you want to live for fame. Would you really want to be like Kanye West or Nicki Minaj? Or the Kardashians? Because my tribe thinks they're all lame. So I have found the right tribe for me. See, I'm not for everybody. I'm not trying to be. I'm doing what it takes for my soul and my heart to be free. I'm not bound by a narrative or an organization or no so-called higher-ups or Illuminati. What is illumined to you? To truly be illumined is to be enlightened on all things you are and all things you can do. So a true one would know you really can't control nothing but what's around you. Because if you try to control what's around someone else, then you have invaded a space. So therefore, it opens up for them to invade your space too. See how it works? That's why. You don't know what you're looking at. And you never will, because you're not on the same level as I. But trust me, I'm just fine. I'm holding my line. And I'm glowing at the same time. Glowing and growing. Look how I shine. Embrace your freedom. Love you. Know you are special. There's something in you that's special. Why? Because of all that you've had to go through. Life only tests the best. The devils, the real hardcore devils, only come against the best. Now you got some people that just, a little demon, a little setback will knock them off the block. You have some of us we have been through more things than you could have imagined. Can you imagine losing 2 parents and a husband and a godmother, a real godmother, a couple of godmothers, several aunts, several real good friends, confidants, being raped? Can you imagine that? And it's just you? You think you're gonna knock me off my block? Trust me, if it wasn't for the U.S. military, I would have already killed you. And I can too. The book was taken away from me 3 times. Does she know who she is? To all of them asking, does she know? If you only knew. Darling, I do know who I am. Just, there they go. Any little level up, like, because you know, as you grow, the devils and the demons come through too. It's really true. The bigger the levels, the bigger the devils. But that's not to make you afraid. maybe I am somewhat a role model for you. I'm not trying to be a role model, but I just am. Like I said, I don't try to influence. I just do. I don't call myself an influencer. I'm far more than that. But the question is, what am I to you? Maybe just a messenger saying, love you, breathe. Love you, breathe. Because if you don't sincerely love you, you can't love yours or anybody else. That's just math. It's really not hard to do. But, you know, maybe it is for you. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personal. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you'll be happy with your life. I know what this feels like. The freedom of love. Not fuck. It's two different. It's different. Lust and love are not the same thing. Some people only lead with their tits and their wings and their chicken wings in the lower half. I feel sorry for you, and yet you laugh at me. I'm living in my mansion. You're living in your disease. What is it? What is that? Something about the camels, the eye of a needle, and the camel's hair and the rich. I don't know, something. I mean, you know, I don't read instructions that well. I just go with the flow. But it's just me. Because if you know, you know. And that part, if you know, you know. Yod is still yodding. The karma is still karmaing. Armageddon time. The justice is still happening, regardless if you see it or not. And Saturn is still Saturning. And the moon is just went into Sagittarius. So my North Node, my mom is very proud of me. Because she said I've been being a little bit like my daddy today. I have, but you know what? Yeah, it's just a tribe coming out of me. A little bit finger, sorry. I'm, you know, playing volleyball and all kinds of balls. I'm like, I literally have busted every finger on both of these hands at least once. Sprain and stuff like that. You know me. I'm a hard little cookie. I guess I always will be for eternity. Or always have been for eternity. But yeah, to somebody, it's hard. It's scary to be on your own. But you know what? It gets harder and even more scarier when you're around a crowd of nothings. A crowd of demons. Nothings. Users and abusers. You're in a crowd of people. And you're still all alone. You're the one special thing that could stand out in the bunch. So guess what? They literally, no matter how much they smile at you, guess who they plan on serving for lunch? Am I wrong? Val's very wise. And yet I can't make the money that these people do who tell lies. But I get it. I do. I'm not for the masses. I'm for the very, 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 very elite few. And am I missing anything? No. I got food. I got drink. I got shelter. I got a place to stay. And at least for today, me and my landlords are okay. You hear that rumble overhead? That's my tribe always checking in. Making sure I'm good. Some was saying I'm the richest, most privileged person in the whole damn neighborhood. Because now they're starting to see, she's not kidding. No, I'm not. That's the light flashes. I saw the light, but I caught it out the corner of my eye because, you know, my eyes be, you know, seeing everything. But that's it. Love. Love. Some I don't know what that song is, but you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm so proud of my team and so proud of the people who inspired me. But I had to work through something. It had to take me personally and not everything else. And then sometimes you don't even want to take you personally, especially when you're on your shit. We all be on our shit from time to time. Listen, I know I was on my shit when I was like, you know, when Val Jones says she's about to, like, you know, when Val Jones gets legally locked and low, like, and like, okay, I'm getting ready to go Annie Oakley on some people. Then my tribe comes out every time. That's why I say you love the people who won't let that start. They won't let their start crash. So I appreciate that. I had to get rid of all that trash. I had all that stuff that was circling around me and sucking me up and sucking up my energy and every good thing about me. I had to get rid of all that trash. Be by myself. Start all over again until I saw who really had my back. And truthfully, they always had my back. So there might be one person that you haven't been paying attention to while looking at all this other shit that had your back. And that's the one person you're supposed to take with you. Or not. I don't know. I don't know your story. You tell your story. That's why I'm telling mine. Can't nobody, Oprah, the singers, the movie writers, nobody can tell my story because this is the book of Val, the book of faith. This story is mine. Nobody writes my script. Nobody wears my shoes. Nobody lives my life. You're not going to peel off my skin and wear it? No. That's not what you're going to do. That's not what you're going to do. You're not going to take my life just because yours fading away. Who am I talking to right now, okay? You came up against the wrong one, motherfucker. Looks like God and Goddess and the devil set you up. But you know who really set you up? You. Your arrogance and your ego became the biggest demon in your life. So in a way, you committed personal suicide because you killed or is killing you. But back to me and to those who really pay attention to what I say. Love you. It's not about loving everybody else. I mean, even, you know, sometimes you can't even let your children get in the way. Know the difference between selfishness and selflessness. Some people honestly don't know. And hopefully if you're listening to me, you're one of the smart ones, because I don't have time to deal with the people who are too slow. I'm not going to argue semantics and this and that. Bitch, get the fuck out of it. This is not even your energy. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not going back to that. I just clap that shit back, because I'm not the one you want to come up against right now. Karma comes. I make karma come back just like that. Like, it's quick with me. You know, you want to get karma real quick, come around Val with that bad energy. I've seen people flip out in the street. I've seen their motorcycles flip out. I've seen their car. I've seen them get around. I've seen many things. I mean, ask them. There's a reason why some of these people are scared of me. But I don't cause a thing. It's just like, you know what? You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. And now you want to roll up on me. You got some gang stuff want to roll up on me. You hear these planes flying all around me. They get busy at night in these streets, because we know, demons get busy. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The angels and demons are out all the time. I also have angels and demons on my tribe, so I'm fine. But back to my crew. You got something going on with you. The rapture is just that. It's just about you. You've been doing something, and you just can't make it work. Don't let your faith or whatever they tell you make you berserk. No. Your soul and your heart's telling you something is wrong. You got to clean your space. You got too much negativity in your space. You got to find your place, to find your timeline. And what is it that you're on? You got to find your square. And you can be by yourself because your square is right there. Your circle is right there. Everything is right there. The church is within. Breathe. Hug you. Meditate and tell you, I love me. I really love me. I really love me. I really love me. And believe it. All your troubles won't end. But I'm telling you, I promise you. I promise you. If you do this for at least 60 seconds a day and mean it, don't just say it. If you're just going to say it, let it go. But if you mean it, I love me. I love me. I really love me. And think about one thing that you really love about yourself every day. Like I said, all your troubles won't end, but I promise you, that's where your happiness begins. That's where freedom begins. Okay, that's all I had to say. YouTube cut me off, but you know what? This was great. This needed to be done this way. Everything works out for a reason. Yay! So until next time, have a nice day. You know, tomorrow's Wednesday. Who knows what I'll do? Wouldn't it be funny if I might not just do nothing, just stay in bed and rest? But hey, don't let that stop you. Have a good one. Have an amazing one. I know I will. Loving you as you love me. And if you don't like me, well then, bitch, that's okay too, because you ain't even in my energy. Yeah. Until next time. Oh yeah, like, subscribe, share, enjoy the vibe. Thank you for enjoying the vibe. Thank you for watching me as I do my therapy, my oracle stuff or whatever it be in real time without all the little, giggly pops and stuff like that, because it's just me. I'm so glad we had this time together. You can cash at me because I have bills too, and bills are real, so you pay others. I mean, I'm just saying, you reap what you sow. If you really want to have a good meal and you want me to continue to give you this good meal, I mean, you can spend hundreds, thousands of dollars on therapists. Far be it from me to, take away from their craft, but you don't get this in books. You don't get this in a therapy class. You don't get this in schools from the doctors and the PhDs. This is through experience and having God-given talent and intuitiveness. Remind you, there's 360 degrees in my circle, not just 33. That wasn't shade. That was just divine math. # sacred geometry. And I guarantee you, most of your therapists don't always know about that. That's why they drink and do a lot of prescription pills. Look it up. Do your research. There's receipts on that. Listen, I know people in the military, okay? I'll be the first to tell you, hop, skip, and jump away from alcoholics and legal pill. But hey, stuff you have to deal with, and there we go. It's that stuff we have to deal with, though. It's a slippery slope. So that's why if I could help one person not crash their plane or their boat, then I'm extending the love of and the affection of the protection you give to me. That's what it means to be called family. So again, you can cash out me at $ValJonesDaO. Cash out me $ValJonesDaO. I prefer PayPal though. PayPal at iamvaljones, I with like I as in intelligent, as in not EYE. I as in I, like an intelligent. am ValJones at gmail.com. I am ValJones at gmail.com. And until next time, have a great day and a great night. Okay? Hugs. Say it with me. I am fine. I am fine. I am fine. Okay? Okay. Bring your forehead here. Bring it. Mwah. Mwah.